Oh boy, it's a miracle. I actually got to stream today. One moment while I turn up my system volume. Ah, that's not up. That's the opposite of up. Okay. Just want to be able to make sure I can hear myself. Welcome, one and all. Ah, should have waited a couple seconds before turning that up. And, yeah. Welcome, one and all. NavigatorEX here. And I figured it was time for a one-off. Strike Suit Zero Director's Cut. I wanted to start Resident Evil 0 soon, so I'm not likely going to be playing through this entire game just yet. But I wanted to get a little palate cleanser before going into another Resident Evil game after having finished Resident Evil Director's Cut. So, before going to Resident Evil 0, I decided to go with another Director's Cut that also had a 0 in it. So, here we are with this. I have mentioned in the past on streams that I always felt there were too few, like, arcadey kind of flight games. Not enough Star Fox kind of shit around. And this one kind of caught my eye forever ago. So this is one that always eludes my mention, my attention. In fact, it has done so good a job of that this is one of those games. I'm pretty sure it's the only game I've ever accidentally bought twice. I have it on the Humble Store, and I have it on GOG, which is the version I'm playing, is GOG. And when I bought it the second time, I realized something about it looked familiar, and then I'm like, oh wait, I have that already. Then there's the more arcadey kind of side game to this Strike Suit Infinity, which at some point in the future I want to get, but that's for later. But I am streaming today with this, and with the intention of mentioning before I get started on anything, my days are going to change. My streaming days, you may have seen, if you got to see the standby screen in passing or whatever, I don't know, that I have a new job, and inevitably it forced my hours to change this time, unlike the last time I got a new job. But, you know, it had to happen sooner or later. It's all good. But yeah, it's looking like I'm going to be off Wednesdays and Sundays, so one of my days won't change. If that is the case, as I'm led to understand from my new boss, then my Saturday streams will be going to Wednesdays, so that means more than likely Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence will be continuing on Wednesday. I still want to do something with Saturdays, but I don't think I'll be able to stream on Saturdays. But it's all good. I'm just glad to still be able to stream for the moment. I didn't want to go a full week without streaming anything either. So, without further ado, Strike Suit Zero Director's Cut. I've only played a little bit of this. I played like the first level. I've played it on easy more than anything to get a handle on the controls and make sure my sticks were right. I didn't like the way they had the sticks set up. It just wasn't. I wasn't feeling it. But I think I've got that sorted out for the moment. Is this going at 30 frames per second? Huh. Hang on, I'm gonna check something in the Elgato. I hope it's going 60, because it looks like it's going 60. Let's see. Oop. Okay, making sure I got my Twitch stream, the preview window available to me, because I don't want to just have it OBS, so that when I start playing I can actually see. So I don't even remember the plot of this game, but, you know, it kind of tells right here. With a massive enemy force has been sent to attack Earth. Who would have thunk it? The scale of the attack is unprecedented. Fun fact, I was also considering playing Space Invaders Infinity Gene as a one-off. You must join the UNE fleet and fight to save Earth from destruction. Now, what we got? Campaign description. We're between the UNE and the colonies will be decided out. It's always Earth and the colonies. As the two fleets face up against each other, the nature of war will change forever. The nature of the war. With the balance of power shifted, the UNE find themselves on the losing side, and you and a small group of survivors must race against the clock to prevent the colonials from destroying Earth forever. I know someone in Britain had a chuckle at that when they read that. But are they wrong, though? I know where I am. I'm in Georgia. Shit. But, you know. Anyway, the clock is ticking. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so where are we at? Oh, boy. Mission 1 before the storm. Okay, so I'm playing some dude named Adams. Okay. You've been assigned to the 17th Orbital Defense Platform. You need to undergo a flight evaluation, tutorial level, before being cleared to return to duty. Flight Team Leader Grace Reynolds will perform your evaluation. And difficulty is on normal, I see. Okay. For the purposes of fun, I put it on easy. For the purposes of streaming and getting better, put it up on normal. So, sector update. Defense teams have been transferred forward. Manning reduced teams across all orbitals and outlying stations. Okie dokie. Whoop. I got additional ships. I'd like to find out how to unlock these bad boys. 6? Didn't remember there being 6 slots, but, you know, I'll take it. Apex Fighter. Okay, multi-role craft designed for both dogfighting and attacking large structures or ships. The hallmarks of a fighter are its speed, maneuverability, generous weapons slot loadout. I think I'm a little bit far back on my mic. I might... If I had more standard positions instead of adjusting my mic every time, I'd probably set the... Oh boy, not the compressor. The noise gate a little differently. Okie dokie. Twin engines, triple barrel cannon. Oh, that sounds fun. Let's see. I know I got that one upgrade. I have to do stuff in the levels to unlock some specific upgrades. And I grabbed a performance upgrade. I believe it was on the first level you have to clear out all the major large pieces of debris in like the training yard. They have you training by shooting a bunch of wreckage. So, got that. So, starting off with a little bit of an advantage. I'm going to stick with the default guns, the plasma gun and a light machine gun. Like other flying games, I believe Ace Combat does a bit of it. You have to lead targets and it shows you the indicator. So that's nice. I want to say Sky Gunner does it. Damn, I want Sky Gunner. I get my first paycheck, I might actually look into a couple of the way cheaper games that I've been looking on. So it probably won't be Sky Gunner. I mean, let's be real. It's a PS2 game. No, I'm not holding my breath on that. Meanwhile, on Zone of the Enders... giant space road cones. That is humanity's future. When the Department of Driver Services, when the DMV takes over the world, and mankind is moved up to giant road cones for their space colonies.
Adams, you are required to undergo a flight assessment before you can return to duty. If you pass, you'll be transferred directly to the Earth fleet.
I don't know why I like that guy's hat so much.
Reynolds will take you through your evaluation. Reynolds, remember, your disciplinary detail is not over until the end of the shift.
Grace Reynolds. Let's see if I can actually remember her name.
Command. It's been a pleasure.
Until the end of the shift, Reynolds. No shortcuts.
Adams, we'll start slow. with a freighter inspection at the loading platform. I'm uploading a navigation waypoint to your ship now.
Alright. And this is the part where some gaming journalists would fall out.
You'll notice everyone else is leaving.
Do a barrel roll.
My team's already there, and the only thing stopping me joining them is you. Command wants me to decide whether you're fit enough to fly. You are the last ordeal in what has been a torturously dull disciplinary detail.
If I learned anything about flying from Exo Squad, you don't have to be too fit to fly. Just look at Bronski. Just noshing on candy bars and squeezing himself into his exosuit. Damn, why didn't that series get continued? Come on. Coordinates, next destination. Wait, where are we at? Okay, next road cone. Frame rate's dipping a little bit. Bleh. I'll have to do something about that if I play this game again on another stream day. I like that kind of fluid distortion effect too. That.
There she is, up ahead. The UNE freighter Proteus. She's been doing supply runs to the fleet for the last few days.
Okay, hold the right stick button? Yeah, okay. Ooh, yeah, burn that space fuel. Oh, shit. Slow down.
You all set?
Copy that, Reynolds. Just waiting for clearance.
Cold gate is live, Proteus. Please confirm your flight plan.
I think the last time I'm really gonna just,
It's changed. I received new orders about 5 minutes ago. I've been rerouted to some R&D station in the middle of nowhere.
Can't be worse than back here, right? Still, I haven't received an update. Hang on.
oh, so we got a silent station. Okay, so I think the last time I'm gonna address the whole frame rate thing is I'm playing this on PC. I'm playing it on my old laptop,
Copy that. Moving into
which admittedly is going through some heat issues. And, yeah,
We'll see her all.
it can handle this game, but it's not looking like it's handling it as well as I expected. I bet I know what's wrong. Oh, well. I could be wrong. Okay. So, we got our first escort mission. Sort of. Nothing happens at this part. It's fine. Oh, boy. Man, though, look off at that distance. Look at the skybox. That is a big damn city to be sticking that far off the Earth, off the planet.
Dazed and confused on
There's
Orbital
some.
17. Adams displayed an inability to follow orders. Now that I can relate to. It's how I got bounced back here. It also says you can't remember anything about it, which is pretty convenient.
Yay, partial amnesia plot hook. Love this skybox, though. You get so much detail of the planet below. These, the city lights, like, various lanes, whatever the hell this big circle here is. Don't even know. And we got some Halo kind of rings. I'm thinking like Halo 3, where that arc took off of in Africa. That thing in the distance, too. I don't know if that's it's supposed to be another orbital platform or what, but it's low enough where I could believe it's on the planet. I don't know. Nobody tell Roland Emmerich about these things.
Locking in coordinates to our next destination.
And woo! And turn the volume up just slightly. I like the music in this game.
Okay, we're clear of Orbital 17. Let's see how much you remember about weapon systems.
Okie dokie.
First, I want you to target the wreckage.
It was X. I keep wanting to call the X button square. Every time. Okay, so targeting your ship with B. Okay.
Okay, targeting checks out. I'll bring your plasma cannons online.
Alrighty, now is the part where I get to shoot stuff.
Weapons red. You're in weapons
Anytime now, game. Anytime. Oh, here we go.
Let's see you take that wreckage apart. Don't forget, plasma cannons drain weapons energy. Don't spam your shots. Give the guns time to recharge.
She says, don't spam. I have a gun. It is every reason I need to spam right there. Low shields. Oh, crap. And welcome, Blind Archer, to whatever the hell this is. Strike Suit Zero, right.
Adams, is this what Dazed and Confused looks like?
Yes.
Bring your reticule in line with the target and fire your cannons.
In line with the target. What do you mean target? I don't feel like targeting. Barrel roll? Indeed.
Remember how to fire your plasma cannons. We'll move on to the missile systems.
Okay, one moment while I... Boop. Okay, missiles. Wrong button. Meant to...
Adams, target another wreck. Hold your missile trigger until you get a tone.
Meant to break there.
Release to fire.
Let's see. Oh, that didn't go. Can't have that. Okay.
So far, so good.
Yeah, targeting. Okay. In my initial play testing of this game, I wasn't really a fan of the button layout, but I didn't really get very far. I just got through the first level, so can't really judge the whole game based on this one level. Especially since I didn't get to the
Apex fighter carries a
the
total
the
of
good
4
part.
weapons systems, 2 cannons and 2 missile systems. Always carefully select your loadout before launch and switch to whatever system is appropriate at the time.
Okay, whatever system's appropriate. Gotcha. This is a new Sunday game? No, I wanted to have a one-off as a palate cleanser between Resident Evil Director's Cut and Resident Evil 0. I decided I'd go on ahead and play that before going straight to 2.
Okay, Adams, playtime's over. Weapons free. Take them out.
More than anything, I'm just glad to actually be able to stream. I have a new job opportunity kind of landed in my lap. I got to work my first day Friday, and seems like it's doable, so as long as I can continue on that road. Oh, lead. Right, it has the theme right there. So, the only problem is, it's looking like my days are going to change from Saturday and Sunday to Wednesday and Sunday. If I can do anything on Saturday, I probably won't be at the same time slot, so I don't know that I'll... Pay's decent. I wouldn't...
Clear.
It's a family-owned business, so I haven't had
Steep.
pay actually put in on my paperwork yet. I've got my employee paperwork like 4 feet away from me. I'm going to finish that after stream. The guy said to put whatever I thought I was worth, and I'm like, no one does that.
Within range.
You better hurry. We're not going to hold out much longer.
So as long as I can make enough to pay my bills, like I told the guy, I'm not greedy. So hopefully I can at least hit 9. Because, I mean, if he has any problems with 9, that's going to be kind of a sign to keep working, but keep looking.
There's the Proteus, and a lot more interceptors.
Oh, hello, gentlemen.
Adams,
Okay.
those missile
Let's get
interceptors.
in there.
Your ship will tell you when an enemy has a missile lock.
Yeah, I'm...
Your EMP can break the lock, but timing is essential.
Oh, EMP.
Wait until the HUD gives you a range indication, and
Let's
then
listen to that
time.
EMP lock thing real quick.
Then fire the EMP. Adams, weapons free. Take them out.
Weapons free, way ahead of you, Grace. Boy, yeah. It's totally different work from what I was doing before. I'm stocking shelves at a local store, but it's relatively easy. I'm more than capable of doing that kind of work. Oh, missile warning. Okay, missed the missile warning. I'm more than capable of stocking. I do have some prior experience with it, but not on the scale of a full store. So that'll be a bit of an adjustment. But the guy wants his shelves straightened, which I kind of OCD'd about straightening an organization at prior jobs, so that shouldn't be too difficult a task. Next ship. So yeah. Like I said, it's easy work, so I'm not like really expecting 9. I'm just hoping. Okay. Missiles. And as long as I can pay my bills, I'm fine. I'm not particular. Straightening store shelves, handling backstock, and pulling stuff off of the shipping truck when it comes in. That's seems to be the extent of my responsibilities. Nothing difficult, nothing dangerous. Oh. Okay, wow, I'm so bad at getting that lead. Hello. You know what? You get a missile for your trouble. Get over here, good sir. Oh, wow. You nimble. But not nimble enough. More than anything, I'm just kind of glad to have a different kind of work. Just
Nicely done, Adams. Screw the rest of the evaluation. You pass.
something else to add to a resume,
Thanks, Reynolds.
up my skill base. Even if it's more grunt work, you know, being versatile in your grunty abilities, I think is still fairly important. Okay. So these guys attack and then they just kind of bugger off.
We're with the Proteus. The second stage fold gate is fried.
Understood. You have new orders. You and Adams are to escort the Proteus to her destination.
What? No! I'm tied back to the fleet to rejoin the 407.
Oh, dial back your enthusiasm there, Grace.
Reynolds, you and Adams are to escort the Proteus. Unless you want another 2 months on disciplinary detail.
Fine. Escort the Proteus. And then?
Follow instructions on arrival. Only after that are you free to return to the 407th.
Okay, Adams. Looks like we're stuck with each other for a little longer.
Yada yada, something, beginning, beautiful friendship, got it. Okay, what'll it be on Wednesdays? So, since Saturday has been kind of kicked, I'm bumping that over to Wednesday. So, Wednesday, should I return, will be Metal Gear Solid 3, and I'll continue the Metal Gear Solid series playthrough then. I do have to make sure that it is in fact Wednesday that I'm going to be off, but he did mention Wednesdays and Sundays as the 2 off days, because those are like two of the main days we don't get stock trucks. And so, you know, it's nice to keep it on days that I have commonly streamed in the past. I will be more than happy for that. So, by and large, I want to keep it business as usual, but slightly different days. And I'm keeping the same time as much as I possibly can. Even though my shift ends later, if I have to stream on a work day, I may have to figure something out there, but you know, we'll see. I just like that Saturday time slot. I always wanted to do something on Saturdays, no matter what it was. And I still kind of want to do something Saturdays, but I don't think I'm going to be able to stream. Okay, mission debriefing. New orders have come through. You are to escort the Proteus to her new destination before moving on to a rendezvous with the main fleet. Earth defense is weakened and understaffed defense force. Earth defense force. Now there's a game I need to play soon. Failed to stop colonial attacks, destroying supplies and severely damaging orbital platforms. It will drastically affect Earth's defensive capability. Alright, so that was mission 1. Pretty simple, just learn to fly and then do that. Let's see, so mission 2, Outpost. Restream Wednesday activity. I'm trying to think of how to handle that, because I mean, I seem to recall Twitch having a thing against like unattended streams. If I were to do it when I'm not at home, then that would be I'd have to look into Twitch's options there. And since I'm not an affiliate or whatever, I can't like upload things in the traditional manner. So that's I'm not sure that'll be doable. I'm definitely thinking about it, because that does have a certain appeal. As for YouTube, I actually had that one I've been thinking about for a while, because I figure I'm up fairly early in the morning and I don't have to be into work until 9 thus far. And so I was actually thinking of pre-recording certain games that I've been meaning to play for YouTube that I didn't want to do, like streaming. The Ratchet and Clank series comes to mind. I figured, Saturday AM Ratchet and Clank. Plus I need to finish up X-Blades, but that's for later. Blah. Okay. So, Mission 2, Outpost. Escorting the Proteus, and the Thule Research Station is top secret, okay. I checked out on it. Ratchet and Cluck? Not a fan, I take it? I don't know, it always hit that kind of dumb Saturday morning cartoon kind of spot in my brain, so I always had a bit of a fondness for those games. Even Ratchet Deadlocked, which I am led to understand has a little bit less fan appreciation. Playing Ratchet Deadlocked, I can actually kind of understand a little bit of that. It feels a bit more arena-y. So it's got that kind of dumb Saturday morning cartoon humor to it. Characters like named stuff like Captain Quark and Skid McMarks. And not to mention Courtney Gears and Dr. Nefarious. So it is definitely what it is. It's kind of kiddie. With the occasional poop and fart joke. But the gunplay's fun. Okay, mission description. The Thule Research Station is a top-secret UNE facility in a remote sector at the edge of UNE space. Encountering colonial forces at this location is unlikely, however, so is the attack on Earth. Be careful. So, if I can destroy 2 or more Corvettes, I get an armor upgrade. Neat. Platformer? Yes, I never think of it as one, but it is a 2D platformer in the vein of Spyro, Jak and Daxter. I guess Ukulele would count. I don't know if it's in the same vein as like Banjo-Kazooie, but yes, it is a platformer. Heavy gunplay and ridiculously cartoony weapons. One of them, as I recall, has a gun that turns enemies into exploding sheep. Another one has a weapon that vacuums enemies, and you can fire enemies like projectiles. So, kind of like Saints Row 4 and Gat Out of Hell. Because that's where those games went. They became Ratchet and Clank, but with more crass humor. And that's why I'll probably never play Gat Out of Hell again, because it was functionally proficient. It did not have a story that I gave a shit about. And too many busy work tasks. Okay, keep the weapons. Actually, wait, small plasma guns. What's that? Do we have any other options here? Oh, well, I guess we don't have any more options here because I just started. Whoops.
Proteus, are these coordinates right? This place is deserted.
This is a place. It's not on any of the charts, though.
Why are we here?
Scrub space barnacles off of it?
Team Leader Reynolds, Adams. Welcome to the UNE's Thule Research Facility.
Who is this?
Our designation is Control. You can refer to me as an AI, but that description is inadequate.
Would the description of GLaDOS be adequate?
Short on time, and explanations will have to wait.
Okie dokie, so we're here to scrub space barnacles off of GLaDOS. Gotcha.
Colonial forces are closing on this position. I need the Proteus to dock, so that I can leave the station.
Proteus, what are your orders?
I want to break free.
The orders. You were told to follow instructions on arrival.
Confirmed. The orders were checked and verified.
Okay, Proteus. Dock and load up so we can get out of here and back to the fleet.
Yeah, hey, Control, you're sounding kinda sus. You're here so I can get out of here.
Wave of colonial fighters have arrived. There are more coming.
Oh, man.
Adams, weapons free. Let's take them down.
I swear this is the most Zone of the Enders-y music I could possibly imagine to not be in a Zone of the Enders game, and I appreciate it very much.
I'm looking at your seeing an AI.
I am embedded within the body and mind of the scientist, Dr. Isabella Abram.
Okay.
Right. Adams, Proteus, give me a secure channel.
Okay.
I don't like this. If this place is important, why was it shut down?
Okay, these guys are a little bit spicier.
Shots. We should fold out and join the fleet.
Oh.
Those were our original orders.
Excuse me for interrupting your private discussion, but I would advise against your suggested course of action.
Oh, so she's sneaking now.
Understand this is unsafe,
Listening in.
but you are making decisions without the relevant data. There is only one viable path.
Oh, shoot. I'm getting peppered here. Oh, the shields. And welcome No Third Impact. Oh, retelling the story of my employment? That is fine. That is all well and good.
Diverted ships to investigate the source. Those fighters are just the beginning. More
Yeah.
ships are
Oh, that's not great.
If we do not leave within the correct time frame, there is a 90%
I'll get to the
probability that
work business in just a moment. Okay.
if we leave in time, we can reduce the probability to a manageable 87%.
87. Okay.
You will die here.
Okay, what kind of job did I get? So, here's the thing. I am now stocking shelves at a local store. Relatively simple, easy job. I will be fronting the shelves, making sure the stock is rotated and properly positioned, and when the shipment trucks come in,
Something else.
pulling this stuff off of the shipment trucks. Oh, shoot.
Expect me to fly this thing.
That will not be necessary.
The thing is,
I have checked
it's going to change my stream days. It's going to change one of them.
predictable sequence of events. Adams must pilot the ship.
As I'm led to understand, I will be off on Wednesdays and Sundays, so those will be my stream days. So Sunday is going to remain exactly the same, aside from today when I just wanted to
Okay, they're folding out.
do a little something different. So Metal Gear Solid is going to get bumped to Wednesdays, should
Get in there.
the info I was given be accurate.
Here any longer than we have to.
Oh, this frame. It's not great. I'll have to manage that in the future.
Adams, the ship you are about to fly is an advanced dual-role fighter craft called the Strike Suit.
And here we go. We got the title ship.
You will start in the ship's default state, pursuit mode.
I'm still going to call it Super Pursuit-O mode.
The ship is strike mode. To transform into strike mode, the ship requires a specific type of fold energy. I call this energy flux.
And there it is.
I will launch some drones to demonstrate.
Yeah, tutorial mission. Okay.
The drones in pursuit mode to replenish flux.
Okay. Oh, boy. It probably shouldn't have come in quite so hot on that one. Yeah, like... Yeah, not exactly the most mentally stimulating job, I'll admit, but that's thankfully not what I go in for work for, so I'm just glad it's something that doesn't have me trying to do 10 or 11 hours worth of work in 8.
You have stored enough energy to transform.
So that was
Transform into strike mode.
X button, A button? A button, here we go. Just boop, just pop right out.
Strike mode. The ship can perform lateral maneuvers to evade missiles or weapons fire.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Red Letter Media. Okay, Geezer Teaser movies. Oh, you mentioned those. I have not watched that yet. Well, you mentioned that they reviewed some of his movies. I have got to check that. Oh,
Mode's cannons to destroy the drones.
D-pad for...
Be aware
Ah, here we go.
cannons depletes the stored flux.
MP3 player. I don't know how well they'd listen to that, so I am going to have to ask about that. But if he allows MP3s, there are a few podcasts I'm quite behind on.
To the next target.
Okay, and how we doing? Okay, I missed one of those prompts. Okay, Y to snap to a target. Yes, this is a mech. And I should mention this game is available on PC, PS4, Xbox One, so by extension, presumably PS5 and Xbox Series. And I believe it's also fairly recently on Switch. Okay. So you have a jet aircraft that can switch into a murder bot. Oh, what? There's another reason I gotta fix the frame rate issues, because I kind of want to play this game again at some point, but yeah. Come on. There we go. I have to feel this out. Oh man, I'm out of flux. Let's switch back to Super Pursuito mode. Ah. Another topic. Yes! As I'm sitting here thinking of the Gundam parallel here between switching from flight mode and fight mode. FM 1 and 2 remakes for Switch. Yes! I actually meant to mention that. I have that on my notes to bring that up, so thanks for grabbing that one. Because I need to bring that one up. I really need to talk about that one. Oh, hello. Because, yeah. Nintendo Direct. There were some things on there. A lot of stuff from Mario Kart 9. They had Kirby being his usual gross vor hero self. And then we had the wonder of someone finally remembering that there were front mission games before 3. So, that'll be coming... Okay. That'll be coming this summer, I believe they said. And I'm in. If I get a decent paycheck, then I'm going to hang on to that money, and I'm going to make it a point to get both of those. Sadly, they didn't have much in the way of visual goodness to show, but, you know, as long as they look at least as good as their Super Nintendo versions. Or Super Famicom, if you prefer, as they didn't release stateside. Huh? Stream that? Oh, yeah, I get those. I would absolutely not mind streaming those. That would be great. Whoa, what in the butt poop? Let's see. Oh god, I hope they don't add any NFTs. We got enough of that shit with the Intellivision Amico, which I'll get back to in a minute. Oh man. I would stream it just to put more numbers into the Twitch. Come on. Missile warning. Come on. Okay, I have to wait until it's closer. What was I saying? Yeah, just to put more numbers up on Twitch of people streaming those games, just so that maybe someone in in one of the seats, they'll hear from one of their subordinates. Hey, front mission, you know, people like that. Oh, front mission was on PS1. Okay. I knew the first one was on Super Famicom. I was thinking the second one was... I did not know at all. Okay. Okay, here we go. Man. They didn't bring that over. Why do mechs always have to be a niche thing? It's like, come on. They're robots. That automatically makes them awesome. Okay. Yeah, I would very much love to stream those. After streaming Front Mission 3... Oh, hello. So I will absolutely wind up with a copy of FM First at some point. Yeah! Right, and do the... Hello. It's a shame they didn't show much footage of that, but yeah, that was like the thing that I was the most psyched for out of the entire Nintendo Direct, because it's like I was watching that live and they just said the thing about get your... I think they even said Wanzers. I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch that, but hey.
Use the strike mode missiles. Hold the missile button. You can mark multiple targets by moving the reticule over enemies whilst the missile button is held.
Oh, multi-targeting. So we are getting to ZOE territory.
Be aware that locking on and launching missiles depletes the stored flux.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if there were any other versions of Front Mission 2 to come stateside. I know the first one hit DS in some form or other. But,
Colonial missile away.
oh shoot. I did not mean to do that yet. Okay. By the time I do have a decent Switch emulator.
Of colonial ships is
Now the real question is, can you emulate the Switch
test the effectiveness of the
on the
system.
on the Steam Deck? Current one? I know there's a couple of Switch emulators. There's Yuzu, and there's, I think, Ryuji NX are the
Missile released.
like the big two. I'd have to do more looking up, but it's like, I didn't have any way to get my own content off of my hardware without risking it with my clumsiness, so I haven't been able to test those yet. Macross, oh yeah. It's a fairly cheap title. I know it's like 20 bucks on Steam. Hopefully it's not much different than that on consoles. But I've seen it on sale a number of times too. Okay, come on, missile. Ah, yeah, got it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. And... oh, you pulling that... You trying to... This guy trying to get in some Armored Core stuff on me, trying to circle around me. Like, yeah, that's not... Oh. That... Who's the wise guy? Use the wise guy? Suck gas, evildoer. Should have turned. Okay. The Steam Deck. They recently released CAD files so that people could 3D print their... Oh! That was not intentional. Could 3D print like a dummy Steam Deck for reasons. I don't know, I suppose if you wanted to make your own case for it, or, you know, just kind of feel it out if nothing else. But, you know. Really making me wish I had a 3D printer, though, but not so much for that reason. Just in general. Ugh! There's got to be like a 3D scanner or something. I would totally scan G.I. Joe parts and just smash them up. Does this game have missiles with multiple lock-ons? Yeah, they mentioned it a minute ago, but I believe it's only in Murderbot mode. And I think they said it takes flux, so let's see. Yep, there we go. That's, any other takers? No, you, come on. Everybody gets the fireworks. Does it have melee weapons? To my knowledge, no. I haven't seen anything to that effect, but there's always the hope. Like seriously, like I said on the title card, more games, more jets need to be able to punch.
Copy that. Corvettes as well as fighters. Adams, take them down, but watch out for those turrets.
Corvettes! Where you at? Where are you? I must destroy all of the things. Hello.
Attacks back at Earth that heal at the edge of UNE space? What the hell is going on?
This the hell is going on. Corvette explosions!
Why are we wasting time here?
Because Corvette explosions, Reynolds. So that was one. CAD files, yeah. I mean, because people have those files. They could do the shop front mock-ups. They could make cases and accessories. I could even see someone interested in, you know, DIY stuff, hollowing one out and using it for, oh, how to put it? Putting their own computery guts in there. Hello. Game over! Please tell me that was Corvette number 2. Hello. Oh! Oh, man. This game apparently got some pretty mixed reviews on launch. But then they definitely tightened it up with the director's cut. It's a solid game. Oh, I had to fiddle with the controls a bit. Oh. Cut it out. Get back here. And 3D printers. I would love to have a 3D printer. I mean, aside from... They had a thing I saw a while back for recycling your plastic and melting it down for use in 3D printers. If I could just use that for, like, old soda bottles and stuff to print just whatever doodads out of, that would be nice, just to keep from having to discard the plastic. But yeah, I would totally use the crap out of a 3D printer. Oh! Okay, the frame rate is dying, and that was unexpected. Okay. Okay. Okay, who's the wise guy? Someone's just got me zeroed in. Okay. Okay. Yeah, front mission, though. Oh! But I mentioned the Intellivision Amico. So that's come up in the news recently. It came up like a couple of days after I got through looking that thing up. Apparently the guy who's like the big face of the thing, Tommy Tallarico's stepping down from one leadership role while keeping the other. He's still still the prez of the company, but he's stepping down from being the CEO. And so yeah, but the thing's been delayed to an indefinite date. But the more I dig up about this console, the less thrilled I am. Okay, come on. Come on, that thing. I see you. I want to missile this thing. See, I was curious about the Amico just to see what would happen if... Everybody go boom! Oh, come on. What is... up with my view right now? Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's like the more I dig into the Intellivision Amico, the more I'm reluctant to acknowledge it. Because, yeah, it's... I'm just being stubborn at this point, I'll admit. Okay, time to get out. So, guy's trying to make a new console. He's trying to make a family-friendly console, but then he just straight up... The company's straight up restricting the games to, like, E10 plus and below. I'm like, wait, what? Real big on couch co-op, that's a plus. But, yeah, just straight up saying you can't have any of the higher rating kind of stuff. But considering it has about all the processing power of a smartphone, I don't suppose it'll hurt too much. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, come on. Think if you're a wise guy, you can slow down and escape my wrath. Okay. Family-friendly console. I think they're trying to say that by making games that are just for children, that it's family-friendly. I'm like, some families do have members that are adults, so I don't know. I get where they're coming from. I just disagree. But the big things about it are an up to 50% revenue take from developers, so they're taking a large chunk out of some games, at least. Yep, that guy's having a bad day. What's the other stuff? Games, they're all going to cost up to $10, so that sounds a lot like the smartphone market right there, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but you're not going to get a lot of big titles on that, I think. I am using a controller right now to answer that question. I am using my knockoff Xbox One controller by Power A. It's really light, but it feels really good. Oh, they're gone.
The sky's clear for now.
Oh.
Control, tell me you're ready to go.
The Proteus is loaded and ready.
Proteus is loaded. Oh. Most family-friendly console is the Wii. I can't disagree. It's a solid console for family content. Great gameplay and lots of good titles on it. The Switch is doing well, though, obviously. So I would say the Switch is close, if not just straight up equal at this point. That being said, I don't think the Wii had quite so many visual novels or The Witcher 3, so... We'll take it at that. So I give the tilt to Wii, just on those merits. But the Intellivision Amico, there's the biggest thing that kills it for me. Did I actually get the Corvettes? Corvettes there. Oh boy. Well, let's just say the docking mode and the versatility of it kind of helps, but you know, much in terms of customization for your machine does not appear to be so. As a matter of fact, target type wreckage. Let's see the Corvettes. Oh, I got 3 Corvettes. Where's my armor boost? Okay, advance. You can pick a few different ships, but it does not appear there's any kind of fighter customization. Bogus. I know I took out 2 Corvettes, it said I took out 3. Come on. What'd I do? Oh. But you can earn upgrades that seem to be performance related. So this is a solid pick for those. Oh. These guys ever make a new game like this, I hope they do add some customization, because that would be awesome. Oh. Just throwing ideas out. What was I saying about the Intellivision? The big things that kind of put me off it, not the family friendliness or the power or anything, but is the fact that they released their first games in October. This console's not out yet. It's been pushed off to an indeterminate time. October, they released a batch of 8 games in physical copies for $150. This is a collector's edition thing, so I can get some markup, but these are like supposed to be $10 tops on their store. And 8 games costing nearly double that, but they come with a little commemorative coin, one of those little holographic cards that like wiggles, the image shifts if you wiggle a card, and an NFT attached to each game so that you can allegedly transfer them. I'm like, nope, I'm out. It's like, you're dead to me, dead. Boy. Yeah, so anyway, I'm probably going to go ahead and cut this stream off a little bit early because I'm barely awake right now. Not gonna lie. Let's see, all that was said, family. Yeah, Nintendo, here's the thing. I get what they're trying to do, but they've always been big on doing their own thing. It's worked for them pretty good. I'm not even knocking the fact that the hardware they picked for it was fairly light. They did the same thing with the Game Boy, and that thing just sold gangbusters. They pretty much did the same thing with the DS, and it had its gimmick, and it was a pretty solid machine, but yeah, they're I don't think competing for the same game space as those two. I don't know if they're even trying to compete at all at that. But they do their own thing, and I think they do it well, and I think Wii owners would agree. But like I said, no problem about showing this game off. I'll probably come back to it at some point in the future because I really would like to play this game more, but there were some points where this frame rate was kind of dying, and I'd like to fix that. So, as for streaming for the week, my schedule has, to my knowledge, changed. I will attempt to be back on Wednesday with Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence, continuing that playthrough, and Sunday I will return with Resident Evil 0. I will be starting that one before I go straight to Resident Evil 2, because I've never played 0. I would definitely like to play through it. And, fingers crossed they make Rebecca at least as entertaining as she was in Resident Evil Director's Cut. She has everything she needs to treat you except for your major injury. But whatever. Wednesday, Metal Gear Solid. Sunday, Resident Evil 0. Thanks again, one and all, for stopping by. I kind of hate to cut the stream short, but yeah, barely coherent. Either way, I'll be coherent Wednesday. NavigatorEX here, and I will see you when I see you. Take it easy, party people.